Hey everyone, welcome to another Brandable Minute. In this session, we're actually going to talk about finding your market niche. And just for a recap, so I'm pulling out, Black Book, the Moleskines that have all of these notes and the research that I've taken over the years as far as what branding, storytelling, and all of that is about, and how I was going to incorporate that in one of my first freelance ventures. And so, yeah, this one now we're talking about finding the market niche so that you can actually brand appropriately. So I broke it down in two ways, and it probably is going to be as I'm doing this right now live, guys. I just realized it's probably going to be more beneficial to actually sketch this out. So let me go ahead and get this ready so that we can go ahead and sketch it out. Remember, we're talking about finding your market niche. Okay, so let's go ahead and just add this one here. This will probably be like the fifth one, and yeah, okay, so take a look here, guys. Let me go ahead and share this so that we can get this on the money. Here we go. Okay, so if you can focus your attention on the screen, we have two sides of what a market niche is going to be, how it's going to be successful. On the one side, you have your demographics, okay? That's on the one side. On the other side, you have your buyer persona, okay? And I think I can't scroll over like I used to. So this is going to be an interesting way of kind of doing this today. Now, one side is dealing with stats, and the other side is dealing with the personality. Okay, I don't think I'll be able to scroll much farther. Here's another way of looking at it. You want to deal with your quantitative here in your demographics. So that's an N, and you want to deal with the qualitative here. Okay, and both of them are dealing with research. Okay, so here's what you're looking at. I think I'm going to have to create another one here just for the sake of moving forward. What you're looking at for the demographic side. Remember, we're dealing with how to find a market niche. So with the demographics, what that looks like is actual surveys and market trends. And so a lot of these especially would be kind of considered controlled experiments. All right. Now, on the qualitative research side, this is your buyer personas. This is now you dealing with interviews and focus groups and also literature reviews. I mean, there are people who have probably already done the research that you are looking to do, and first person observations. Okay. Now, here's what the goal is. The goal is to take all of this stuff, and I don't think it's really versus. More so it's just, and you want to have the quantitative and the qualitative research. You're going to do all of this to eventually find your common thread. And that's what this is about. Once you can find the common thread, this is like where you become a differentiator. So everybody's common thread is different. The data is going to be the same, so to speak. Let's just make everything normative, but how it's interpreted and your own insights or your team's insight is what makes the difference. And so with enough of this information from both sides, you then can start creating a common thread that should emerge from both the statistics and the personalities. And then I said statistics, I'm thinking about fun with, I think it's fun with Jack and Jane, I think it is. I can't remember the show, the one with Jim Carrey, but there's an older version of it and they're like statistics. Anyway, so let's move forward. So you find this common thread, and then you will be able to design a creative brief based on that. But here's another thing too. Each type of content works for a specific stage in the sales funnel. That we're going to deal with another day. All right, guys. So let's just take a look at this one more time. Remember, you're dealing with two sides. When you're wanting to look at your market niche has demographics, which are statistics, and then the buyer persona, which is the personality. You just don't want to have you just don't want to have data, guys. You want to be able to put a face, a narrative, a story, personality to it. Okay, mesh those two things together, find the common thread, and then eventually you'll be able to start building out or designing some creative briefs and other information that's going to be necessary either for your client or for your very own freelance business or for your startup or for whatever it is that you're building for yourself. All right. So we're still around the 5-minute mark in this one. That's okay. But I hope you guys have a great weekend. And as we move forward in the next Brandable Minute, feel free, drop it in the comments and let me know what you think about it, and just also what you might want to know. But just know, we're working through this book, though. That's for sure. All of the notes, all of the stories, all of the things that I've gathered over these years, just sharing it now with you guys, and I'm hoping that it is beneficial and helpful to everyone. So I'll see you guys in the next one.